Thanks for joining this video. In this video, I will cover a Python program to update httpd.conf values from another file. So we have a Apache configuration file. This is a sample file, and what we want to update some values, like we want to update port number, then server name, then virtual domain, then document root. These values we want to update into Apache configuration file. So, and this is the program, and via this program we will do the job. So let me execute the program, and you will see that how this updation will going on, so that you will get to know how it's going on. All right. So here you can see while the execution is going on, the file was clear, and then after that, once it will done, then you will see that updation. Okay. So I just put it down numbers in print, so that you will see that what all changes happen, just for debugging purpose. Okay, let me explain you. So here you can see these values. First I convert that values into a dictionary, as you can see that. So here I have a read underscore conf function, which will take that values.txt and convert into dictionary. Okay, then as you can see that in the output there is a list. Now what is this list? In the update configuration of Apache configuration function, I'm using basically I'm iterating, not iterating, I'm reading that web configuration file, and then I have created, by using read lines function, I have created a list. Okay, then later on I have used further. Okay, let me explain you how the flow will happen. So function execution will start from here, and then I'm calling main function. In the variable definition, I have given a path of variables.txt, which is values.txt file, and then we have a configuration file, and in the read underscore conf file I have given values.txt. So basically read underscore conf file function, what it require a argument which is values.txt, because we want to use this file to convert all these values like this dictionary. Okay, so here I have opened the file. Before that I have declared empty dictionary name config, and when I open that file, and then I iterated all line by line by using for loop, and if there is a condition, here I'm using I'm checking if string is equal to, I mean if we find that it is equal to, then what we will do, I'm using this strip and then split function to split that into keys and values. Okay, then by this logic config then square basis, inside that I defined key and is equal to values. This way I have created by using that for loop, one by one values are coming line by line from this file, and we get that dictionary. So this config, when I return, I mean this function when return config variable, we will get a dictionary values, right? And after that I'm calling this update underscore hpd underscore conf function. This function will update Apache configuration as per these values. Okay, and we are getting that config variable is basically is a dictionary. So how this function definition, I'm using certain conditions here inside that. First I open that file by using read mode, then here I'm using read line. I mean when I open the file and then as a file, then I'm calling that read lines function. What it will do, basically read line function basically it will create a list. So here I printed out these lines. Here you can see this line printed, and then this lines means by using this I get a list of all the lines, where each line become the element of the list. Here you can see there is a first element, there is a second element, whatever be the lines in http.conf, that become that values of the list in the ordered fashion. Okay, now with open, and then again I'm opening this. Basically it will flush out that file and then rewrite again to http.conf file by using write mode as file. So I'm again iterating one by one. Here which iteration I'm doing, I'm iterating through this lines. Here here the lines here is a variable which is the list. I'm iterating through each element of the list, and in the for loop, as you can see that I'm inside the list. If list has, start with first, suppose like counter is on first element of the list when I do the iteration of the list by using this for loop. And if condition, if the first line contains some like this is the first element of the list, if it contain listen, so then do this job. But first one is not containing any listen, so it goes to else condition. Okay, so directly else condition, just simply print that line inside that configuration file. Okay, when it will do the rewrite. Okay, now the second, you can see that second element of the list, that listen is there, right? So this first condition, if condition is match, and then what it will do that you can see that in the second, during the second element of the list, when iteration happen, then this condition match here. So then I mentioned file dot write. That means inside that file, so inside that file, configuration file, write listen, and then write what you can write inside that. So basically here I'm using config is the dictionary which I used that before. This is a variable, right? And then from here I pass on that value dictionary. So here I'm getting port number. I'm looking this one port key, and it will just update here, right? So listen 9090. This way we got that 9090. What 80 means? 80 means if there is no value assigned to the port, then default it will pick 80. Okay, so that is the default value. Anything, if key has no value, then you can use 80. It's that is the purpose of. So similarly, when now this condition gone, I can go to the second, not okay, first, second, and third condition, like that server name. As you can see, when again this line, or this line, you can say that when again this third element of the list will iterate, then again this match here. So and if it match, then again by using that from the dictionary, I'm getting that server name, and whatever the value here, corresponding server name value example.com, that will be updated here. And if it is not there value defined, then localhost. So similarly, other arguments also we are doing the same way. All that stuff, all the values are processing here. One more I can explain you about this regular expression. So here there you can see that regular expression. So server alias. So we have a server alias like this one. So here from the list, the server alias is match on this list element, and then what happen, it will just yeah, so basically it will, whatever the regular expression say here, alias, we have a server alias. Okay, so server alias and server alias configuration. Yes. Okay, so this server alias, it will here we define that virtual domain, right? So server alias and this virtual domain, it will get that. So virtual domain, what is the virtual domain here? This is the value of that virtual domain, and the server alias, this value will be printed, server alias and virtual domain. So like that, the whole processing will work. Okay, let me update this value to some other, I can mention good.com. I'll change the value to 81. Then if I run it again you will see we will generate a dictionary, and then based on the old configuration file which is there, we get a list, and then from the list, with the dictionary comparison value from that, so we will get that new configuration file in a moment. Okay, here you can see that 81, then this one is updated, and where there is no match, nothing happened, only just simply updated. So like that you can use this script and modify accordingly, and you can use and do your web server configuration change or any other change like that. Thanks for watching.